It's time for the go-home show for AEW Full Gear. It's Wednesday. You know what that means. Another AEW Dynamite Livestream and watch along on the Flex on Podcast YouTube channel. Only place giving you your sports how you want when you need it. Super kick, that subscribe button, light the bomb, that like button, backdrop that bell. Comment down below. Let us know what you're looking forward to seeing tonight and what you're looking forward to seeing from Full Gear. We got Tony Storm against Anna JAS. Burr Strickland taking on Anthony Bowens. We hear from Soraya. We hear from Samoa Joe. We hear from MJF. We hear from John Moxley. Trios match with Death Triangle in action. Claudio Castagnoli and Bryan Danielson team up. Take on Sammy Guevara and Chris Jericho ahead of their Fatal 4-Way match as well. That and more on the Flex Zone Podcast. Get ready for AEW Dynamite, y'all. Only place giving you your sports how you want it, when you need it. What's going on, Flex on Fam? It's your boy, God's favorite host, the host of the Moist. It's Wednesday. You know what that means. Time for another AEW live stream and watch along here on the Flex on Podcast YouTube channel. The go home show for AEW Full Gear this coming Saturday, which we also will be live for this Saturday. Hit that bell, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Let us know what you're looking forward to seeing tonight. Not gonna waste any time. Bringing the first lady, the Queen Mia, enters the Flex Zone Palace. Queen Mia, what's going on?
Greetings. Hello.
How are you? Good to see you.
Thank you. I am okay. I am excited for tonight. I think that we're definitely in for an action-packed night, that's for sure. But I'm very interested to see how they're about to take us into Rampage, which will then take us into Full Gear. Speaking of Full Gear, I'm going to be at Jimmy's this Saturday.
Yes, so Rob.
I'm excited. Roger always want to be with me. He always want to be with me at all the pay-per-views.
How you feeling? What match are you excited to see on Saturday, or are you a little waiting to see tonight?
I'm super excited to see where they're going to take Jade and Nyla. I'm very, very looking forward to that like a lot. And then in the same breath, I'm really looking forward to seeing what we're going to do. Sorry, I'm trying to get my lights situated so that I can have my whole setup and everything really good. I'm also looking forward to MJF and John. I think that's going to be good. Well, I mean, it's obviously going to be good, but as good as it can get with MJ. We know MJ is not he's not the most top tier performer, but I definitely feel like this is going to be a show where he's going to really try and like outperform everybody else on the card. So I'm really trying to see, what he's going to bring, because, on average he's mid. So I'm really excited to see what that's going to bring. And then as far as like the rest of the show, it's going to be a decent show. But I think those are going to be the most exciting things that I'm looking forward to.
What about Rhea and Britt Baker? You looking forward to that?
Battle of the Mids? No, like I don't give a shit about that. I mean, it's gonna happen, and I'm gonna have no choice but to watch it. But that's a bathroom break. Honestly, that's a bathroom break. There's nothing like neither of them are like top tier, in ring competitors. So I'm not really, I'm not really like super obsessed. You know.
Let's bring in Leo, everybody. What's up, brother?
What's going on, man?
How you feeling, Leo? Welcome in.
I'm feeling good, bro. Feeling great.
Got full survive.
Yeah, it's crazy. I still don't feel like it don't even feel like it's this Saturday, honestly.
It really doesn't.
Cause like this week is
Right.
full
Yeah,
gear,
Survivor
and then next
Series.
week. Exactly. So it's back to back.
And Roger, see,
Right.
I told you. Byron, what I say? I told you that I told you, Roger, always want to be with me.
He said, "What's
okay,
that
Roger, you could
mean?"
be right beside me. It means
Hey,
it
Leo,
means
let him
exactly
keep
what I
up with
said.
you,
It
brother.
means you always want to be with me.
Yeah,
It
so my
is.
channel.
You
Kicking
always
it with
trying to be
Leo.
where I'm at.
Wrestling content, horror
I'm gonna
content,
be at
gamma
Jimmy. You
content
gonna be at Jimmy.
every day of the week. I got some more videos coming later in the week. On the road to 450 or 417 right now. We're trying to get that by Survivor Series. Maybe we can put something together. We'll see how it go.
Yeah, follow Leo if you're in here. Hit the like button on his video. Support him. What you looking forward to seeing tonight, Leo, or on this full gear?
I'm looking forward to see how everything, with the whole John Moxley MJF thing plays out. Definitely with this world title eliminator tournament thing going that they got going on as well. That's definitely something I'm looking forward to as well.
You looking forward to seeing Soraya because Queen Mia isn't.
I'm not. I really don't care as too much. I'm sorry. I mean, I get it if she's returning to the ring, but outside of that, I really don't care.
I think I'm more interested to see one, can Britt Baker her? I think she can, and two, what do they do after this match? Obviously, she's going to win. Do you push her into the world title picture? Do you use her every couple, maybe like Sting?
You said obviously Soraya's gonna win.
Yeah, Soraya's going to win. There's no doubt she's going to bet the little bit of money in my bank account that she's going to win. I'm willing to bet that. I don't know about everything else. AEW is a little more unpredictable. WWE, we can kind of you can kind of guess for the most part here and there, but AEW is a little more unpredictable.
Yeah, because we already knew if you watch Raw, we already knew that Rhea Ripley was going to be on Team Damage Control. We already knew that.
And it makes sense. Like I said, we still match for a Rumble.
I feel like I know a lot of people are saying maybe Sasha, Naomi, Becky might come be one of the participants. I feel like this might be just me being biased, but I think they should hold off on them for the Rumble.
Before you was even a teenager woman. Okay. So you say, Roger?
Yeah, Leo, I can agree with that because, I mean, it's one spot left on Bianca's team. So
yeah, and I feel like you have all these people possibly being it. They might just put it on just anybody and just let's just a random person be it, just so they can hold off on everybody else.
Bringing the man 1,000 t-shirts. Right hand man.
What's going on, y'all?
What's up, Lamar?
The man got the
Arcade bro
shirt on.
Yeah, just something simple.
Hey man, Orton might be back. He got surgery. I'm thinking that means he's like a couple weeks away
from returning.
Yeah, I saw that earlier today too.
Bro, I seen what you had sent me on Facebook.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Leo. Go ahead.
I see what you said on Facebook, bro. You showed me like the supposedly leaked entrance for Royal Rumble, and I was surprised.
Yeah. I did. I shared it with, I don't know if Byron saw it, but I did share it. I saw the leaked possible entries for Royal Rumble.
The fact that what surprised me the most is was Jay White was in the Rumble.
You have it. Do you have it on like a file we can share? We can look at it while we do this. Luis is back. Queen Mia say.
Actually, I don't. Actually.
Hola, Luis.
Let's so cool. If you want to read it while you're on here, you can. Hold on, mi amigo Luis.
I can pull it up.
Gracias por viendo.
I got that.
And the Friendsgiving was actually good.
I'm glad it went well.
I mean, we're gonna be doing predictions for Full Gear.
Legit, bro. I didn't even know there was a
while we're watching.
I already have two predictions, but it might end up costing me.
I was gonna say you and Lamar should go half because then y'all could watch it without no interruptions. Because I'll probably go half with Jugs.
How much is it?
Probably like $5.50 for like $25 a person.
All right, so I have it says participants. It says Rollins, and they actually came at the entry numbers too. But it says Rollins.
Wait, Lamar, screenshot it and then drop it in a group chat, and then see if Byron can like put it up.
All right, yeah, that'll work.
I already have two predictions for Full Gear, and it might end up costing me. I don't know. Hopefully, it doesn't.
I'm dead.
So for the women's match, I'm going with Jamie Hayter, just so they can have that one person say, because since they had, people win the championship or have like a alternate champion, nobody's ever lost the championship. Just for a different shock factor, let them do that. And Jamie Hayter's over right now.
I feel that, right? And I feel like that would be like a good move. But at the same level, I also feel like if they keep it on Tony, then that brings a little bit more versus like as far as like the face versus the heel factor that they usually want when they put like titles on the line and stuff in rivalries. They usually want a face and a heel. And even though Jamie, because Jamie's still rocking with like B&B or whatever, so she's still a heel. They would have to figure out how to combat that, and AEW doesn't know how to do that well just yet.
Yeah.
But if that happens, I would not be. I don't think I would be mad.
And then in the main event with MJF, I feel like William Regal will screw over Jon Moxley joining up with MJF. And he says, this is how you be a true heel. This is how you win a championship and be in a true heel fashion. Swerving everybody in the process. Because it can work with the story that they're telling.
Okay, that's cool. But I have a whole completely like out of pocket like prediction. Okay.
I just dropped it in a group text. See if he can share it.
Okay, that's
What's up, Mark? Yeah,
I was like, what if we get an outside interference that costs MJF the shot?
I wouldn't see that.
By way of either Adam Cole wanting to, be on top of the mountain like he usually does, or
Punk comes back in 4 years.
I also said, Punk coming back.
Hey,
yeah, he's injured, so I don't think he's coming back no time.
He's trying to, because Ricky Starks wants to be, the top guy, and I feel like if he was to come and shove his face in there, then it would be something not only completely unexpected, but it would literally light the whole place on fire.
But
then we would get to see MJF and Ricky, and then that would eventually lead to us getting either a triple threat between Ricky, MJ, and John, or it would just get us to Ricky and John.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think I would like to see that.
Because like the people that he was supposed to be supposedly like helping like the group or whatever, they might end up screwing MJF over.
Yeah, they might.
They might end up screwing MJF over. It could be like somewhat of like the Montreal Screwjob come to AEW. Like everybody's behind MJF.
Hey, Rod,
him to win the championship. And
hello, Red
Jon
Sox
Moxley
fan.
screws over.
Make sure you subscribe, Dr. Dustin. Hit that like button, hit that bell. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm gonna see if I can grab that picture. But make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you're just joining us.
But yeah, and actually me.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I was just saying, as far as War Games is concerned, me and Leo were both wrong because I had no idea Rhea was gonna go on Bailey's side, and
I kind of did, but what I thought they were gonna do is have like AJ and Gallows and Anderson with Mia Yim versus Judgment Day with Rhea Ripley in a mixed tag match instead of having them be in War Games.
that's kind of making me. I'm putting my prediction about either Becky, Sasha, Naomi, or Charlotte for Bianca's team now,
No, I think what they need to do is save all of them for the Rumble because
or
that will
Dana
make the
Brooke.
Rumble even. Dana Brooke might probably end up being because with the story that they're telling is she wants revenge on Nikki. Because think about it. I know people might hate when I say this, but it makes sense to have Dana in this match because each one of the
She
people
costs her
on
24/7.
Nikki, because Nikki and Dana have issues. You can have Dana have this moment in the War Games.
And
They always
and
have
she
that
did cost her the
section.
24/7 title, which is now
And you could
irrelevant.
have Dana Brooke have that moment in the War Games match to propel her to like the next level, to where you can build her if they do decide to have her go
Yeah,
after
that's the best way I could put it.
a mid card title if they do decide to implement that into the women's division some point down
And
the line.
I took another one. I'll see if he puts the other one in there because I took more than one screenshot.
Because think about it, Bianca has beef with Bailey. Io, Dakota have issues with.
Yeah, this might be
It's
the
not
better
like.
one.
Hold on.
Yeah, I just put the second one in there because I didn't know that the image was big itself, so I had no
It's
idea.
out their screen because I'm not on a laptop right now, so it's gonna be difficult for me to share. But I can just you can read it off of Mark because it's gonna be difficult
Yeah,
since
it
I'm on
was.
my phone.
If you want me to read half of them, I will. If you want me to, Lamar.
Yeah, you can because I tagged you
Okay,
in
I'm
it.
gonna do 1 through 15. Or which one you want
All
to do
right,
it?
well,
I'll do the
all right.
last.
After you read each person, everybody on the say yay or nay if you'd be cool with it. Just a fun little exercise.
Okay, so the number one entrant, Seth Rollins. Second entrant, Matt Riddle. Third entrant, Austin Theory. The number fourth entrant,
I'm
Rey
cool with that so far.
Mysterio. Number fifth
I'm cool
entrant,
with that so
Santos
far.
Escobar.
I'm cool with
Santos
that.
Escobar from Legado del Fantasma. For number
Yeah,
six.
the
I'm
dude
cool with
with
that.
Selena Vega.
I'm cool with
The
that.
number six entrant, Sami Zayn.
Okay.
I'm cool with that.
Seventh entrant, Carmelo Hayes.
Okay. If they do that, I won't be mad. That's 7.
Number
Yeah.
8, Drew McIntyre.
Throw
Okay.
Drew in there.
Number 9, Omos. Number 10, he's returning. This is a returning person for number 10. Matt Cardona, aka
AKA Zack Ryder.
Number 11,
I don't see
Baron
it happening,
Corbin.
but it could.
Number 11,
That was
Baron
11?
Corbin. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
12,
said possible.
Braun Strowman. Number 13, Johnny Gargano.
Of course.
Number 14, Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah, of course. He's gonna...
Number 15, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, Lord.
And then I'll do 16 through 30. So then number 16, Braun Breaker.
Okay.
Number
Two
7,
NXT so far. Okay.
number 17, Jay White.
I don't see that happening, but go ahead. I don't see that happening.
It's possible. I just found it earlier. Number
Only
18.
reason it's not is because Wrestle Kingdom is the same month. I don't see that happening. Their biggest show in New Japan. He's the champ.
18
up until then, it's good. But
Finn
you
Balor.
keep going.
Who you said for number 18?
18 is Finn Balor.
Okay.
Too sweet.
I could see this because then I don't know, but 19 is John Cena.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think
it's a big
I'm not
question
okay with
mark.
that.
Big question mark.
I don't want that. I don't want that specifically because.
But so far, I will say this. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, me.
I think that the only way I would want John Cena back and in this capacity in a Royal Rumble is if he's going to win and go win another title to just, really solidify himself at the top of the mountain with the championship reigns. If that's not what he's doing, I don't want him there.
17.
Yeah, that's what I was going to see. Like,
I don't want him
But
number
what I think he should
16.
do, here's what about this. Queen May, I know what you understand where you're getting at, but what if this happens? What if, because I'm gonna let him get to the. I'm gonna let him finish the rest of the participants, and I'm gonna tell you why I think this could work for him being in the match.
Because if
Okay.
this is my thing, if you come back like Queen Mia said, at least make yourself suffice to be 16-time champion like Ric Flair, and then make it worth it.
He's already
It
time.
is 16. I said
17.
it would be 17.
Going for 17.
We'll make it
17.
17, yeah. But yeah, you got 20 is Solo Sikoa. 21, Karrion Kross.
Mm.
22, Kevin Owens. 23 is AJ Styles.
Yeah.
24 is Sheamus.
Okay.
And 25 is Golden Boy himself, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Okay, making his return.
Lord.
Yay,
26
Queen! He's coming
Leave me
back,
alone,
baby.
Byron. Leave me alone, Byron.
All right, keep going. We ain't gonna talk Cody. We'll leave Cody till Rumble. We'll say Cody for Rumble.
26 is Gunther.
At 26, okay.
Yeah, they got Gunther at 26. 27 is Orton.
That means Gunther's gonna go like Walter. If Walter ends up being 26,
I think he actually
that
might
means
win.
he's gonna
I'm
end
not
up being
lie.
top 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it might be
He's
between
gonna end up being top 3, if not top 2.
between Cody, Gunther, and somebody else in the main 3 at the end. Then you have after Orton, you have Edge. This guy, yeah. After
So,
Orton,
hold
you
on.
have Edge is number 28, and number 29 is The Miz,
That's a waste of space.
and then number 30
That's a
is
waste of
Brock.
space.
Number 30 is Brock Lesnar.
Both of those are wastes of
That's
space.
another waste of space. Another 2 wastes of space back to back.
2 wastes of space back to back. I'd be pissed. I would be insanely fucking pissed.
And they have the winner being Cody Rhodes.
Okay, here's where I come in where I said with John Cena. Now, what if John Cena does eliminate Gunther by in a shocking fashion? This leads to John Cena versus Gunther or Walter at WrestleMania for the IC title, because this is the one title that John Cena's never held, and he has to go up against insurmountable odds against Walter to get the Intercontinental title.
I got one better for you, Leo. I got one better for you. Got one better for you, and this is where you hear from God's favorite host. Now I know you guys heard Cena's coming back, and I know you guys seen the Stone Cold Steve Austin video.
Oh Lord!
Who were the 2 biggest people of their generation?
Stone Cold versus John Cena.
Rock. You got John Cena. You can do generation versus generation. Stone Cold versus John Cena in Hollywood, 1-on-1.
If that was to ever happen,
I can actually possibly see that happening. I'm not going to hold you.
Just think about the card. You can have The Rock, Austin.
If that happens, I'm gonna make it rain on you.
But the thing is, there's some other matches that they want to line up.
I'm getting snacks on that note. I am dead.
After Crown Jewel,
I'm seriously getting a snack on that note.
I know people are gonna hate me for this one, but there is some evidence that could support it. So after Logan Paul did lose, which he did indeed lose, John Cena replied to him and said he needs an opponent for WrestleMania. And he talked about it on his podcast, and he's hyping it up, saying that it could possibly be him versus John at WrestleMania. Only reason I can't see it happening is because John Cena is a bigger name, and I don't think it's time for Logan Paul to be at that stage.
Everybody else on the roster, he was beneath Roman, but I guess they're desperate, so they're doing whatever. Triple H is really just doing whatever.
After what I saw at Crown Jewel, I'd rather just see the Paul brothers and the Usos, but they could do that down the line if they don't do Sammy KO, because KO's hurt now, so I don't know how long he's gonna be out.
I don't want them to waste any more time on any of these outside bitches. I just don't. I would much rather them focus on what we have, because that's the problem. They are constantly outsourcing all of these spots when you literally have consistent talent there to perform, capable of putting on shows and telling stories with their matches. And then you wonder why people are always giving you shit for your product. It's because you go do shit like this. You go and get people who want to use us as a hobby to go and make some extra money. And that's not what we're here for. You want real shit to happen, you need to go to the locker room. Like, what
about Bad Bunny versus Logan Paul? Would you be okay with that? The celebrities?
I still don't want them to waste it. I still don't want them to waste spots on the card, especially. Well, I guess let me
Hold
say
up.
it depends on the pay-per-view. I don't want them to take no major spots on no pay-per-views.
I'm gonna wait till Premier
actually
finishes.
like not on the big four. I think that if they want to do some shit at like an elimination chamber, they want to put Logan Paul and Bad Bunny. Sure, go for it, whatever. But I
This
don't want
man
them at
said,
Mania. I don't want them at SummerSlam. I don't want them at Royal Rumble, and I damn sure don't want them. Sammy, that's unsanitary.
if we were to see that, honestly, I'd probably go for Bad Bunny.
So they were talking about this, but this is not going to happen in their time frame. They were saying if CM Punk ever did return to WWE, the match that they would want for him is to do CM Punk versus Stone Cold.
Stone Cold don't belong in nobody's ring. Let's just start there.
I was going to say you just saying it because he beat Kevin Owens at Mania, so yeah, it could be another part too.
CM Punk versus Stone Cold. I mean, yeah, they had the interaction, but outside of that, I don't think they had any other thing going on outside of that little standoff they had.
Yeah, it's no story there to me. It's just like, okay.
It's just a random match off
I
the
feel
card.
like Cena and Stone Cold tells the better story because for those who grew up watching the Attitude Era, it's Stone Cold and The Rock. For a lot of us, Attitude, the Ruthless Aggression Era, which I grew up on, was Cena, to be honest. So
yeah, because for me, it was people like John Cena, Undertaker, Triple H.
Right. Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar. Like, we had Austin and
Shawn Michaels.
They weren't in their prime. We had them going towards the end.
Dave Batista, I guess, too.
Batista. I grew up around you guys. I grew up around Evolution, Hardy Boys.
Same.
Yeah, I would do that, but I don't think they will. But I mean, and real quick, as far as the women's war games, I still think it's Sasha, but my wild card is Beth Phoenix.
Oh,
I mean that's a good wild card for Beth Phoenix. But the thing is,
I could actually see that considering what happened with her and Rhea at Extreme Rules.
But yeah, but I think the thing is, you already have Mia Yim.
That Rhea had the hairstyle that Rhea had recently when she had her hair, and it was like braided into like the mohawks. She literally was like, "This is her paying homage to Beth Phoenix."
Beth Phoenix.
Like,
so called.
I peeped that too when she did it. I said, "You traitor." I did
but
peep
the
that
thing
too.
Is,
I know. I didn't even think about it.
I mean, here's the thing, but you already have Mia Yim already have her beef with Rhea Ripley. That's gonna even be more because I think everybody that's in that match has somebody that they have beef with.
One-on-one beef on the other side.
Exactly. This is why I said Dana Brooke. I know people will hate me because they say there's no reason it should happen. But here's the thing.
I don't hate you, but I agree with Byron and Queen Mia because since the whole Extreme Rules and Beth Phoenix, so it's possible. I'm not saying I'm against you, but it's possible.
I know that. I'm just saying,
I don't think like Leo. I definitely see why you're like, Dana could be like the next thing, but specifically because with Nikki going back into her whole, it looks like she's going back towards her insanity, Nikki Cross. Love that for her, right?
Right.
If they do decide to put Dana in there, it gives us something, not only something that we have not, truly seen, it could be Dana Brooke in action with like something legit behind it, giving her something real to fight for. And then we would also get to see the unhinged side, like Nikki's continue to unravel with that rivalry going down. So if that does happen, I can see how that would play out, and I can see how that would play out in a good way.
Yeah, you can honestly make a case about a lot of women. So I mean, I'm not going to be mad at it either way. It's a legit surprise. We don't know. We really don't know.
Because I can see any of those ones women, but I feel like the best thing to do is hold off, keep building anticipation for these women, and actually pull the trigger at the Rumble itself.
On who?
On like the people like Charlotte, Sasha, Becky.
Hey,
people like
what's
that.
going on, Ant? Appreciate you, brother.
The thing is, because think about it, Bianca has beef. Bianca has beef with Bayley, Dakota, Io, Alexa, Asuka. Then you have Rhea, Mia. Then you can have Nikki, Dana, because they've been having beef as of late. And plus Dana's been faced Io. Hello.
Head of the table. Big shout out to Queen.
The Queen is in the building.
Thank you for holding down SmackDown last week. Appreciate you. Show love to everybody.
He said thanks for holding it down.
Oh, you're welcome, Byron, anytime.
But Leo, like I said, I'm not mad at that. Usually I give you crap about Dana Brooke.
Queen Mia in the building.
Okay.
I sure do.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's actually the one thing I don't really have a prediction. Like I I said Sasha, but I can see Beth Phoenix.
Help me hold it down.
For sure.
But I actually think the women's Rumble has more surprises than the men this year. That's my prediction.
I agree.
But
because I think we get Chelsea Green. I think we get Tegan Knox. I think we get Naomi. I think we get Sasha. I think we get a couple of the women too.
Becky and stuff like that.
All right.
Hey,
and my helper Leo in the building.
I feel like if we
and the Queen Mia
with everything that we have going on, I think because again Triple H is doing this whole like reset. He's working his way towards resetting to setting us up for success. And good shit for the rest of 23. I think that if we with us starting off with the Rumble, obviously there's a lot of different things that we can do there, and I'm not sure if a bunch of returns in the Rumble, right? Especially just as far as consistent competitors is going to be the way to 100% go with that, because you still have to remember that we have Mania that's going to come up, and then also we're going to have Elimination Chamber that's going to happen before that, which is going to mean that we're going to need some quality content. And if we bring everybody back at the Rumble, that's really not going to really give us anything to look forward to as far as the rest of the year. However, if we get about 4 returns, and then we continue to get the returns throughout, building up to WrestleMania, I think that would play out better for us. And
because I think it's time for some of those NXT women to get called up, like Toxic Attraction.
Yes.
Toxic Attraction, I could see them possibly going up, maybe
NXT.
Maybe even in the Rumble.
Alba Fire definitely needs to come up to the main roster.
Wifey wants to give her input on it too.
Because the only 4 people I could see possibly being brought as returns is pretty much Sasha, Naomi, Becky, Charlotte. There's only 4 I could see possibly returning the Rumble.
Okay, so look, this might be me, and I might be by myself on this one, but that's okay. But winning the Rumble this year, I want OG Shayna Baszler. I really, really feel like no matter who has the title at the time of Mania,
from the women,
Shayna is going to tear the house down. I feel like she is more than deserving of a championship, seeing as how she's been on the roster for this long without one. But I think that as long as I really want her to win, and I feel like if they let her, if Triple H lets her do what he knows she can do, because she can give us a quality match, okay, and she can give us a quality rivalry. She gives us a really good character when she's in the
Wifey has her input on the Rumble too.
That's what I want. That's what I want. Hello.
Wifey has her input.
I think that Bianca will give a good fight and a show, and she has a good chance of winning as well.
Winning the Royal Rumble?
I do think that she's a strong contender.
Take a title off of her.
Oh, off of Bianca?
Yeah. That's what
maybe
we're talking about.
Becky Lynch. Maybe
I think Becky's.
She could.
Or
possibly maybe Charlotte if she comes back.
If I'm WWE, I'm keeping Bianca with that title until WrestleMania. And
that's the whole plan.
She can take a loss. That's when she can take a loss.
Yeah, because we got War Games, and then after that, is what the elimination chamber.
It's only reasonable that she takes a loss there, unless she takes a loss.
Unless she screw up the storyline,
and then throws herself into the Rumble to try and win. That's gonna be.
That's what I was gonna say too.
Because I know they want to have Becky come back and face Ronda. Since we didn't get that WrestleMania 35. I agree with you, Queen Mia. You know what? You're not alone in this. I wouldn't mind Shayna, but I think if Shayna wins, she has to face Ronda, because I think this is to be the time you have. Because Ronda's heel, so basically you're gonna have to turn Shayna be a babyface. She's gonna have to be babyface.
Oh, I see that happening. I agree with you, Leo. I could see definitely that happening.
Sasha or Naomi or somebody.
Because I love Shayna.
Thank you, Reg. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in. We appreciate your love. Thank you.
And while there, I can see Cody returning at the Rumble too. I see him returning at the Rumble for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you on that.
But you have to think about it. Like usually when you look at war games, they usually have that one person that nobody really cares about, and this is where you actually have that person really show what they can do and actually get the fans behind them. That's how I see
same
war
at
games.
the Rumble too, because like I was thinking.
I mean, yeah, if
we
you
don't
ever
see
be the
Sasha
Iron
Naomi
Woman
in War Games, one of them might pop up at the Rumble.
Yeah, and do you think the Fiend or Bray Wyatt? You think he'll make the Rumble?
possibly.
Oh my God, it's Captain Insano.
No, I don't think he'll be in the Rumble, but I think he'll be.
Shows no mercy.
Hopefully, they get that LA. I hope it's a match
I definitely
between him
want
and
to
LA.
see his character develop.
What in tarnation is Big Show wearing?
It's from
Oh my gosh.
Oh my Jesus.
I wish I could be a Wendy. My mind would be
Captain
deceased.
Insano on Waterboy.
I'm behind. Don't spoil anything, please.
Oh heck no!
Wait, stop! Wait a
It's
second.
got.
They play too much. Hold on.
I wish I could have just went back in my life and never have to see this again. Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh. Man, they're always doing the
I don't know
most.
if you guys feel that way about how I do with, war games.
Honestly, with War Games, I'm expected to see the most chaotic, craziest weapons used.
I know that. I'm saying, like, do you guys agree with me when I say war games? It's like they always had that one person in the match on one of the teams that nobody cares about, but they end up putting up a good showing and they really get the fans behind them in the process. Like you walk in, people not caring about you. You walk out with the fans behind you. And I definitely think this is like their way of playing.
Think it's gonna be that, bro?
I think so. If you want to, because I think if you want to have that one person that nobody cares about, people don't care about her. You have her. She has a fan base, but nobody really cares about her. The majority. She puts up a good showing.
She hardly gets noticed.
She probably might do she might jump off the top of War Games and then through somebody through a table.
Yeah, I'm with Leo on that one because she hardly ever gets noticed.
Moment. Huh?
Only thing about SummerSlam kind of disappointed by, it seems like no other matches are getting any love though. It's just the War Games matches.
I mean,
because honestly, we don't have any other matches scheduled besides War Games matches. So basically, you're going to get 1 week, and they're going to throw matches together. I guess they're going to do Bray Wyatt at LA Knight.
What about this one?
I guess we're going to get.
They are reaching. Hold on. Listen.
I think they're going to do match.
First of all, okay. First of all. The freaking video that they just did, okay? I just want to say is it. First of all, I feel like that was probably one of the most entertaining things we've seen in quite some time. From like that's not like wrestling related, and then oh shit, oh.
I can see. Byron, you said all these matches might be throw matches.
Because think about it so far. The only matches they've announced are the 2 War Games matches.
But what if they do this match?
You're going to have the Gunther match.
Possibly. What if they end up doing
like that show is a throwaway, and I don't like it.
What if they do Seth versus
and they
Bobby?
Already have.
No, they could do Seth versus Bobby versus Austin Theory versus Mustafa Ali for the U.S. title.
I don't care about that because Seth's not losing, and Bobby's not taking.
I can actually see that.
A fatal 40 for the U.S. title? I mean, all of them have history.
Predictable, though. Seth's going to win, and Bobby's not going to get pinned. So probably Ali's going to get pinned.
Yeah, but he has a match with Ricochet.
And then they already have The Miz versus Dexter Lumis, too.
Man in a fire.
He's losing to Ricochet.
Bro, that match is going to be fire, bro.
I hope that Miz is not on SummerSlam against Dexter Lumis. I think that's on Raw.
Survivor Series.
I think that's on Raw. I think it's
that's
on Raw.
a waste. Like,
bro, that match is going to be fire on SmackDown. That's the only match I care about.
Is on a card it's literally it's literally just a waste of space. There are so many other people that can be put in that spot versus and I'm just like, come on, please, like let's get it together.
That's gonna.
Listen, that's absolutely true because listen. No matter what they do, it's extremely unfortunate for WWE. But they put on a top tier Survivor Series 3 years ago, and it's like 2019 Survivor Series. 2019 Survivor Series. They are not going to be able to top that. It's going to be really hard for them to even come close to topping it. Like they're not going to be able to do another Survivor Series. It's going to eclipse that because everything about that was absolutely fantastic. The entire 3 weeks that we had building up to Survivor Series was straight fire every single week. They were putting up numbers every single week.
Like NXT and they just this whole invasion, they actually made a story out of it.
They're not going to be able to do anything like that, which is unfortunate.
But
Series, like, come on, they don't have it now. No, they just don't have it.
Nah, I think my favorite Survivor Series is like the Survivor Series paper. My favorite ones is the 2019 one, the 2017 one when they had the Shield versus New Day, AJ versus Brock. Those are, and then like 2018 was not my fave. I only like the Daniel Bryan and Brock Lesnar match. That was the only one I really
liked. One of mine was when the Shield went against Team Hell No and Ryback.
That wasn't at Survivor Series. The Shield didn't face.
Well, that's when they did, I think, or was it?
Because the only one the Shield competed at, they competed at 2012. That was them versus the Usos. Cody Rhodes and Goldust. They had them in 2013.
No, wait. They went against Evolution, I think, too.
That was at Extreme Rules and Payback. They faced it, and then they faced the Wyatt family at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, but they've had some good Survivor Series matches, too.
2016 was another one of my favorite. Survivor
2016 was good. 2016 was a good year overall for pay-per-views, I feel.
Oh, yeah.
2016 was a good year.
2016, 2017 Survivor Series, 2019.
Listen, 2019 is 2019 Survivor Series is probably gonna have to be it has to be top 5, because there was not a dull thing on the card, and then when it came down to even the women and the men, they were both putting on good shows. The only thing was stupid Lana was in it, and so we had to suffer with her.
Lana even in it?
Yes.
I think she was briefly for a little bit.
She was the sole survivor for her team.
That was 2020.
And she still won the whole team?
You're right.
That was in 2020. Because I'm going to look up the 2019 card.
Because listen, Shayna was in there. Shayna was on that team. Bianca was in it. And so Shayna ended up winning with her team. So Shayna and I do believe Bianca was there.
Hold on, I'm going to look up the 2019 lineup and help you.
I just remember that Shayna and Bianca was on that team. I don't remember who else was on the team, but I know Shayna and Bianca.
For 2020?
For 2019.
I have to look up the match card.
I know Bianca was on the team for 2020 because she got counted out.
I'm surprised I even survived the matches when they had the Thunderdome.
Okay,
but yeah, outside of War Games, I don't really see a bill for anything else. Just in my opinion.
So the Women's Survivor Series. So on Team Raw, you had Charlotte, Natalya, and the Kabuki Words, which was Asuka and Kairi Sane and Sarah Logan.
Oh God!
Another waste of space.
Team NXT, we had Rhea Ripley. Team NXT, we had Rhea Ripley, Candice LeRae, Bianca Belair, Toni Storm, and Io Shirai. Team SmackDown, Sasha Banks, Carmella, Lacey Evans, Nikki Cross, and Dana Brooke. For Team SmackDown.
That's right, because Bianca didn't make her debut yet. I remember that.
Yeah, we had that banger match with Adam Cole and Pete Dunne.
What do you mean? She made her debut at Mania 2020.
Oh yeah, I mean as far as Survivor Series, she didn't make it back then.
And then
until the Rumble,
we already knew how the only thing that was a down is we had Roman, but Walter get eliminated quickly by Drew McIntyre.
That showed you what Vince thought of him. That's why.
Because now the men's, now that was a banger. Because we had on Raw Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Drew McIntyre, Ricochet, and Randy Orton. SmackDown Roman, King Corbin, Mustafa Ali, Shorty G, and Braun Strowman. NXT Tommaso Ciampa, Keith Lee, David Woods, Matt Riddle, and Walter.
I'm dead. Seafood boil on the spot, baby.
Hold on.
Boy, the gosh, she has a seafood boil combo on the flag zone here on
That looked good though.
Shrimp.
But we did get a good match though.
In there.
We did get a good match between Adam Cole and Pete Dunne.
Yeah, we did.
Adam Cole and Pete Dunne was a good match on that card.
This better be a lie. You said something about Roman Reigns versus Sheamus at the Rumble. That's a lie.
And we had that mid-card match that we did, they did, that was a good one too. AJ Styles, Shinsuke, and Roderick Strong.
Yeah,
they were the workhorse.
2019, right?
Yes. And then
2019 probably was the best one.
They had in the past 5 years.
You had The Fiend, Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan, Becky versus Bayley versus Shayna.
Yeah, that was probably the best
and
one.
We had Brock Lesnar versus Ray for the WWE title.
Yeah, that was like the best one in like 5 years. All the matches were pretty good.
Yeah, there was not a bad match on the 2019 card. Like I'm telling you, 2019
they made a star. Really I don't understand. I will always look back with just questions. You had the opportunity to really build off the momentum that Keith Lee had by almost pinning with Roman. I don't get how you could not capitalize on that.
It's so far. Because, Vince did not like the heavy set boys. Vince was never a fan of the heavy set fellas. He just wasn't it.
And crazy thing is,
it was not ever somebody that he pushed unless they were on. I think no. Vince was never on the heavy set bandwagon. Like, especially not in anything past 2000s. Because even back in the day when you had the big boys like Umaga, right? Even Vince was not even necessarily 100% behind Umaga. He had to do a whole lot of convincing. He had to do a lot of talking to with freaking William Regal. He had to do a lot of talking to with from Teddy Long. He had to do a lot of talking to what's that guy's name?
Okay, so this is 2020 Survivor Series. We had Drew versus Roman.
That was a great match. That was one of the best matches of the year.
Yeah,
it was.
Survivor Series for the men: Keith Lee, AJ, Sheamus, Braun, Riddle versus Kevin Owens, Jey Uso, Seth Rollins, Otis, and King Corbin. Women's, I can't say this name, but I'm going to say it. Nia Jax, Shayna, Lacey Evans, Paige Royce, and Lana for Raw.
Yo, come on, Swerve. What are you doing?
Yeah, Bianca, Ruby, Liv, Bayley, Natalya.
Listen, 2020, I get it. 2020, everybody gets an excuse for me. Everybody gets a note. They get a doctor's note.
Because that 2020 that was COVID era.
But they did have that good match between the New Day and the Street Profits.
Well, yeah, because
they did.
And Drew and Roman had a good match too.
Yeah, Drew and Roman, that was probably one of their best match.
I think that
Rivalries
was
of the year or something.
Best match on that card.
Yeah, that was probably the best match. And the New Day and Street Profits was pretty good too. So I mean, it was like 2 out of like 7.
Let's go, Swerve. Period.
2019 was pretty good, Mark, and I think
I'm looking into.
Mark, what are you talking about? Did you miss 2019? Mark, come on, don't come in here off the uneducated nonsense.
Hey, come on, bro. Hey, that was one of the.
2019 was a straight.
Yeah, 2019 was one of the best years of Survivor Series.
It was the best,
exactly.
It was the best pay-per-view that they had all year, and I would stand.
Okay, so this is
just 2020. You started doing the Thunderdome, and you just
last year we had Big E versus Roman Reigns.
Mm-hmm.
We had Charlotte versus Becky.
Squash.
That one kind of was a little bit more personal. Oh, we're not. For
Yeah,
Team Raw, we had Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Austin Theory, and Bobby Lashley versus Team SmackDown, Drew, Xavier Woods, Jeff Hardy, Happy Corbin, and Sheamus.
Oh,
Then the women's match, we had Bianca, Rhea, Liv, Carmella, Zelina versus Sasha, Shotzi, Shayna, Natalya, and Toni Storm.
Yep, I remember that.
This was not a good match. Shinsuke versus Damian Priest.
Adios, Mio.
And then we had RK Bro versus the Usos. And
that was just called. I don't see how it made it through watching pay-per-views or wrestling, period, during the COVID era. The Thunderdome.
I just did. But I did like... So I will say, their cinematic matches were great. I love the John Cena, Bray Wyatt cinematic match they did. The AJ and Undertaker match. The Money in the Bank ladder matches, I like the cinematic feel to it.
That was a fun match.
We about to hear from freaking Samoa Joe. Oh my God.
I like Leo. I like the AJ Styles Daniel Bryan Intercontinental Championship match. That was great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Of course, Drew and Roman, they killed it. And Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre, they had some decent matches.
I would say Hell in a Cell.
Lashley and Drew had some decent matches. My bad. That's what I meant.
Yeah, Lashley and Drew, they actually did have some good matches.
That Hell in a Cell wasn't bad. The ending was cool. Drew McIntyre gets screwed more than anybody for the title.
The only thing is with Drew, it's like
I'm gonna need this Samoa Joe shirt. Hold on. I think I'm gonna need this Samoa Joe shirt. This shirt fire.
I just feel bad Drew never did get his moment.
I need to give me some AEW
with the fans.
Listen, let me tell you. Hold on. Let me just tell you. Let me just vent for a second. Okay. Let me tell you why I was so pissed off at AEW yesterday. Or the day before yesterday. Whichever one you did, I was pissed. And I cursed them out for like 5 minutes. Because why did those bitches talking about something? They're going to do a 10-day fucking Black Friday sale. They're going to put 50% off, okay, some motherfucking action figures. They're going to do 25% off. They're going to do 45% off fucking decals. And then everything else, which literally just means shirts and pants and shit. Like the gear that we actually fucking want is 25% off. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh no! See that?
You just AEW alone.
Everything else that they did is on all the shit's on sale. Do you think we want fucking decals? Bitch, we want shirts. We want shirts.
Dead.
Put them on sale for 50.
Mistake.
So we can go and get shirts. Y'all, I was so pissed. Roger, listen, I'm sorry, but I was so pissed off. Because why would they do that? What kind of sale is that? Ugh.
You talking about for AEW, right?
Yes. Hold on. Joe talking his shit. Let me go listen.
And wait for an ass whooping. By the gods, I'm gonna give an ass whooping.
Their shirts are not cheap. I will say that. They're like $40-$50 a shirt.
Yeah, WWE, you at least know me. I get a whole collection of like 5 shirts for a good price.
You get 2 shirts from AEW, you might be spending $60-$70 at least.
That's exactly with WWE. At least if I get 5 shirts, it's to me that's more worth it than just 2 from
Usually
AEW.
WWE has more sales, just consistently.
Yep. On everything like sweaters, Christmas ornaments, shirts,
belts. I hope Jade and Nala deliver.
I feel like they will. Because I feel like this for Jade Cargill, yeah, she had all these wins, but this is going to be her toughest challenge yet.
Oh.
Are we going to see a Wardlow and Samoa Joe rivalry continue?
I feel like we might get...
Here we go.
I wish they would have held off on the heel turn. They could have held off on the heel turn to the pay-per-view or waited a little bit longer for the Samoa Joe heel turn, in my opinion.
It was rushed.
Yeah,
it was definitely
because they normally do it.
They gave WWE and Bruce Pritchard vibes, like, oh, they're a tag team. Let's break them up 2 weeks later.
Oh, Wardlow with the spear.
Yes, do it.
So now we got Wardlow and who is that? Powerhouse.
Oh, come
is that
on.
Wardlow and Powerhouse tag teaming on Samoa Joe? Okay. So is that
come on.
Powerhouse?
Get in this ring. Catch one. All right, come on.
Get these hands. Speaking of people, what happened to Matt Hardy? We ain't seen him in a minute.
It's crazy because people will still cheer Samoa Joe if he's the heel, and he's a better heel.
Listen, because he's on fire. He's literally one of the best heels to ever grace the wrestling world.
Okay, yeah, so I do that Powerhouse.
Samoa Joe going at it?
The wrestling world. Out.
Dang, Samoa Joe, what do you Samoa Joe's like the Drew McIntyre of AEW, just headbutting everybody. Sheesh.
Queen Mia, please get Mark.
I'm not messing with Mark. I already told him about 2019 Survivor. I told him not to come in this with his unintelligence. I told him, Mark, get out of this
Warlock going for the higher ups. Dang, Warlock just took out everybody just now. Oh my god.
Yes, and do it.
And you got the jobbers of AEW coming down.
Warlock got hops.
And do.
Man's Warlocks. Oh my gosh.
Look.
Mark, it was rushed. It was rushed, Mark. They could have did Wardlow and Hobbs, then have the heel turn happen later on.
And you could have probably even did like a match for the title at their next Ring of Honor show.
Ooh.
Yeah, they could have just did it at the pay-per-view.
Because I don't think they should have done a unification match. They don't need to do that.
They can't unify. They can't unify anything because the two people that hold titles in this whole thing, they're from different companies. Samoa Joe has the Ring of Honor title, and then
I know that. I was saying they can't do that, but I was saying Wardlow could, if they're doing this feud with Wardlow, you could have Wardlow face Samoa Joe at the Ring of Honor show next month for his title.
But then I would want him to. I would need him not to have the title that he has now. You would have to let that go because I don't like. I mean, I don't have a problem with look. What's the fucking Top Flight is coming back?
Yeah, Tight Flight is back.
I'm getting more sure. I'm dead. Yeah.
Roger, first of all, there's nothing moist over here except my seafood boil.
I'm dead.
Okay. Look. See it dripping?
Can't use the M word, bro. I'm dead.
Moist is not a bad word.
Yeah, Usher, Pearson.
Listen.
Yeah, that's what we're getting, basically.
Seriously.
So two triple threat matches for both titles.
Make sure you hit that like button.
That's what it sounds like.
Make sure you hit that like button.
Hit that bell.
Something fell through.
I agree.
Somebody got hurt, or somebody ended up making a return faster than what they expected. So we're gonna see because, as we all know,
Leo
Starks has been making his way around the world. Okay, Ricky's been making his way around.
He said, "I'm using the M word."
I still feel like they're about to do something really big with Ricky, and because they're about to do something big with Ricky, I feel this is just a feeling that I have. I feel like we're going to see Ricky in the title picture, the main title picture, sooner rather than later. And I feel like if we're going to see that,
he's winning that tournament.
That's the reason why this whole thing was finished.
Oh yeah, he's winning.
But any better. I'm writing a strongly worded letter because that's ridiculous. There's no reason why.
And going to lose to
especially
MJF.
now that they have MJF right here. No. Because that's
what we're talking about tournaments.
I'm still banking on somebody ruling an MJ's role. I'm banking on it. I don't see MJ just wholeheartedly, winning this, especially when you think about how many people he's screwed over to get to where he is now. Okay, you have to really think about it. This is all going to come full circle for MJ. I don't see him just leaving Full Gear with this title. Something is going to happen, whether it be we get a return or somebody just sticking their nose in this business.
It might be the people that MJ worked with.
Even in my most sane mind, it doesn't make sense for something big to not happen. Especially because Full Gear is one of their top pay-per-views. You've got to have something big here to
that all out in Double Nothing.
Okay, so I am still again banking on something happening. I just don't know entirely sure what it is. I'm okay if it's Ricky. I'm okay if it's Roger. You're absolutely fucking right. Okay.
You may faint if Stark wins. I'm dead.
So
Hey, real quick. We got a lot of people in here. I need y'all to hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. We gotta have the like video. Will be live this weekend for Full Gear. Hit the like button. Hit the bell. Hit the subscribe button.
No.
Yeah.
Listen. The reason why they would ruin this for MJ is because MJ has ruined everything for everybody else. MJ has literally stolen championship opportunities from people. He's ruined people's matches. He's ruined people's celebrations. MJ is that bitch. That one person that you just want to chop in the throat every
And
time
then he
you see
gets
them
his comeuppance.
is MJ.
He
Now
gets his
it's time for
comeuppance.
him. It's time for him.
I thought you said he gets to be a Muppet.
I don't think that it makes sense. Like, honestly, if I'm backstage planning this, somebody is fucking this up for MJ. Somebody is messing this
I think
up.
it might be like the I don't know what they're called, but like Lee Moriarty,
That's
W.
not the
Morrison.
factory. That's they call themselves
The firm.
Yeah, they might
yeah.
screw it up for him.
Because Stokely definitely, Stokely's he's sneaky. He was even sneaky over in
WWE.
He was sneaky. So there's something we can get something of that nature, or we can get something completely out of pocket. Either way, I'm saying if I'm behind the scenes calling the shots on this, MJ does not get to have his grandstanding moment. Not here, he does not.
Maybe like a Revolution.
I would much rather have him win it either at All In, because then they can take him through the rest of the year All Out. As they can take him to the rest of the year as a champion, and then have that he could go through like different rivalries and everything. Boom, fine, dandy, cool. But if I'm making this happen, like there's no way that MJ is getting out of this scot-free with a championship. It does not play out for me.
So I know if you guys catch Raw, do you think this promo that Austin Theory cut why he lost the briefcase was passionate and had a reason behind it?
What are you even talking about?
I think so, but I mean, I don't like the storyline of how they did it.
I think he made a point why he cashed in for the US and not the either title.
Yeah, because that was the first title.
Oh my god! Listen, shut up!
It was stupid to begin with, and they tried to correct it. But I would probably have Theory win King of the Ring.
Yeah, I was gonna ask who you guys think is gonna win that.
I would have Theory King of the Ring and build him back up, and then eventually have him go from there.
Who, Austin Theory?
I would have him as one of the final four in the Royal Rumble, and then I would have him, if he goes against Cena at WrestleMania, I would have him beat Cena, and I have him win King of the Ring.
Who?
Well, who do you?
Okay,
Austin Theory.
No,
bro, I feel like they would be good.
Over my dead body.
Bro, Top Flight. I love Dante Martin. They need to do something with that guy. That guy's got potential.
Yeah.
As a singles competitor.
Yeah, I've liked him since he's been on AEW. I ain't gonna
got singles. Bro, imagine you put him just as a me spitballing.
Mark,
but if
nobody know. Mark, first of all, I'm not dealing with your foolishness. I need you to get your shit together. You cannot come in here spouting this intelligence.
Yeah, if you put Dante Martin on if he ever came to WWE, he'd be the ish.
Queen Mia, what if this happened ever? If just Dante Martin just left WWE, imagine the match we get. Just think about this match: him versus Ricochet.
In AEW.
Him versus Ricochet.
Yeah, if he ever came to WWE, I could pick
him versus Mustafa Ali.
He has so much potential as a singles competitor.
If Dante leaves, okay, and he goes to freaking WWE,
I can see it.
He would absolutely rack up as many titles as I feel like he could, because
he's 21.
Oh yeah.
They would run that man through NXT, okay, and then they would definitely bring him over to the main roster, and they would give him the IC title. They would absolutely give him the United States.
I just thought about something.
Then they would bring his brother over, so then they can be tag team champions as well. Dante Martin is not a competitor that you just let skate by.
No.
Just let
but think about this, man. Like you said, have him go through NXT. Imagine him versus Carmelo Hayes,
bro. If they don't put a title above that ring, okay, I'm not even watching. Because what do you mean? You mean you're gonna have Dante and
Hey, Mark, chill out, bro. This man,
Mark, at this rate, you're about to be put in timeout. You're about to be put in catering.
You're about to get sent to the Kulaks, big fella.
Get your act together. You need to go eat something. It's clear. I know what it is. You didn't eat. You're missing out on dinner. Go eat.
Or even the current champion right now, Dante Martin versus Wes Lee.
Listen, first of all, let's just talk about how Wes Wes is really about to put on a fucking show. Okay.
Oh, absolutely. This is a coming out party.
What's this dumb new match they introduced yesterday? What is it? Dumb.
So basically, it's like a tournament, right? It's like an Iron Woman, Iron Man match, and the winner gets a NXT title opportunity.
So basically, go on to lose because Braun Breaker ain't losing, and Mandy Rose seems like she ain't never losing either.
Well, she might lose it at their next pay-per-view that they're doing next month.
Nah, she beat Alba Fire. I don't think she's losing the belt this year.
I'm talking about next month. They're doing a pay-per-view.
Listen, I'm so mad because they really just letting this girl just run wild, like as if I hate it when they do this. I hate it when they do this. These subpar ass women are like defeating the women that we absolutely know they don't have a legit shot against. Like if they would have literally let Kaylee Ray wrestle the way that we know what Kaylee Ray is capable of. If they would have let her do that, she would have rubbed her face into the goddamn asphalt. Okay,
Exactly.
I don't even know why they're playing around with her.
They are. Not only they doing that, but it's like for whatever reason, it's like I pretty much consider Mandy just like Roman. Every time we see a match between her and whoever she's facing, somebody ends up cheating on her behalf to give her the win, to give her that slight edge to win the match. Every time.
I mean, I guess she's a good placeholder because until they're trying to figure out what else they want to do. But like seriously,
I think they might do Roxanne Perez.
Mandy is bae. I'm dead. That's true.
Mark, if you don't go eat a hot dog or something, yeah.
Either
Dante Martin is back. Dante Martin is back.
Go away.
Yep.
Darius,
Top Flight, man.
Yep.
Look out for Top Flight. By this time next year, they're gonna be one of the best tag teams.
They need to put the tag team titles on them next year.
Yeah, his brother keeps getting hurt though, so that's why.
That's the only thing that's.
Darius can't manage to stay. But listen, what I will say is that Darius' last injury was absolutely not his fault. His last injury, that was not his fault. It did take him out for a really long time, but it wasn't on him. It wasn't on him this time.
Yeah, it wasn't on him. It was just
Thank you, Usher Pearson.
Yeah, it's pretty much like a Gauntlet Chamber Iron Man.
Because that makes more sense. It's still stupid and goofy, and I probably won't watch it, but I guess let me know what they're going to do. They're doing what? Braun Breaker, Apollo Crews?
Yeah, Apollo Crews might win.
And then probably Mandy, Roxy.
Or probably, or maybe Nikita.
It's going to be Nikita and Zoe Stark, which Zoe Stark is a terrible
hit.
I mean, yeah, but I think they're probably going to have that match.
But Nikita Lyons is probably by next year, WrestleMania time or sooner.
She might win it by around WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah, because I
Nikita
see
is definitely a person I see being in the women's Rumble though.
I can see her in the Rumble scene.
I see her making an appearance there. Her and Last Legend.
You know the guys gonna be. They're gonna be some type of way when it comes to Nikita Lyons coming to the main roster. I'm just letting you know that right now. People are crazy. I can't even do it, bro.
It's because she's white and she's thick. Like
she's young, bro. She does not look like she is literally what 23, 24. She looks like she's at least 30.
Oh,
I'm dead.
Like Tiffany.
I'm gonna be honest. She does look 30.
I like Tiffany Stratton. She reminds me of a young, better Charlotte.
You like
her? Yeah.
She reminds me of a.
Yeah, Darius.
Cool. Yeah, she reminds me of like a Paige and.
Ooh, this match though. Hold up.
AJ.
Top Flight.
Beautiful.
Speaking about, I can't wait to see what Saraya is gonna do tonight.
Mm-hmm.
That was beautiful. That was very beautiful.
Yeah, but Dante Martin, he has so much potential though.
I think when
I am hoping that they bring AEW to New Arena here next year.
I really do. I can't.
They already
I want more AEW shows.
Just announced a Lizzo tour. They got a couple other shows. So hopefully by the end of 2023 we get AEW.
Yeah, hopefully we get it downtown at the arena, somewhere closer, possible.
Oh no,
hey bro, Mark,
arena did the renovations. It's just when I'd say
cool it, bro.
Mark,
cool it, bro.
I'm dead.
That's cool.
I'm not gonna sit down with you and your time.
Cool it, bro.
Premier's like
I know
gonna be roasted.
But listen, he already talked about some. It's been a good Survivor Series. If we didn't just spend like 30 minutes talking about Survivor Series.
Go watch Survivor Series 2019. Go watch Survivor Series.
They got Anita
2016. Go watch Survivor Series 2017.
182. They got a couple shows coming up.
Off my nerves.
Queen Mia, do you feel this way about like war games? Like they always have that one person in the match that nobody cares about, and they have a good showing, and by the end of it, they have the crowd behind them.
Hold on, give it to me one more time. I got a notification I couldn't hear.
So I'm saying, do you feel like they always they'll have like that one person in the war games match that nobody really cares about, but end up they have like a good spot or a good showing, and by the end of the match, the fans are behind them.
Okay, so you see, I can't really say that because when we originally started getting war games, we loved everybody that was in the match. We were excited for every single person. We wanted to see what everybody could do in the war games matches. It wasn't until it was out of Triple H's control. It wasn't until Triple H had to go have surgery that war games really started to seem like it was a little bit lackluster.
Mm-hmm.
But I do kind of see what you're saying. But anytime we've had war games and it was based off of an NXT pay-per-view, everybody was excited for everybody. We knew who everybody was. We knew why everybody was taking place in the match. So I think when it comes to this this go around, because now we're getting all these people that are on the main roster with interview to see it. But the difference with this now is that you have people who have been in this. You have pretty much every NXT girl. They've all been in it. Dakota, Io, Bianca, Rhea. Shayna.
We see some NXT women from the roster at the Rumble this year.
Like Asuka, Mia, and Alexa.
So
I hope we see women from NXT make their debut at the Rumble this year. Honestly,
that's right, Big Reg. They are in your area. They are in your area, brother.
I was just saying because I feel like they can have that one person that they can use that doesn't have a lot going for them to get them over. Because you have people like you have the Rumble, and then you have gauntlet matches. This could be another way to get like a superstar that's been there for long to get over.
I've never seen that.
Like who? Which in?
Did this man just do a backflip off the ring post?
Which? I think he's done that before. I don't know. I just peeped it too. Which women from NXT y'all see possibly making their roster debut at the Rumble? From NXT, like just NXT alone.
I could probably see Mandy, maybe if they take the title for her, or maybe she can be champion.
Yeah.
Can you ask your question again?
Maybe she could be coming back. No, I was saying which women from NXT do you see making their coming to return or debut coming to the Rumble?
Definitely Kaylee Ray. I think she absolutely is going to because I think it's time.
Leo said possibly maybe Mandy Rose if they took the title off. Possibly Mandy Rose might be coming back.
If I'm being completely honest, I don't even want them to waste the space on her. Quite frankly, if you weren't gonna let her win that title, then I'm not even about to. I don't want you to waste don't waste her time. Don't waste our time. We know exactly what Kaylee is capable of. We want her over where we can actually get quality content. We can get quality women's matches when you have more women over there, and they can still have her who was married to the emo AEW guy.
Who's that slim, thick girl who was married to
Cora Jade? Not Cora Jade. Gigi Dolan.
Are you talking?
Gigi Dolan.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can't be talking about Malachi Black. We haven't seen because skateboarder dude.
Don't worry, House of Black.
Oh,
Is
Gigi
also
Dolan
coming back.
did go with
Darby Allin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say House of Black. Who was House of Black even owned by now? Since Malachi is probably gonna make his way to WWE soon, whenever he does.
He's
Pretty
coming.
much.
They're coming back to AEW. They're showing. I think they're coming back this weekend.
Uh,
Them and the Elite.
I feel like they're showing up at the pay-per-view. If I'm being 100%
They
honest
are.
with you,
They already
I
got the
think House
promo
of Black
vignettes. They
is
got
gonna like.
So
I
yeah,
think
them and the
we're also gonna see freaking Young Bucks and possibly
Kenny.
Kenny too,
yeah. We're getting the
because
Elite. We're getting the
with
Elite back
Yeah.
and House of Black.
and you know what? Honestly, because listen, and just hear me out. Hear me out.
I just want
Okay?
whoever
Don't
they
even judge me for what I'm
whoever.
about to say. Don't judge me for what I'm about to say. Okay?
Oh, I'm not judging.
I want Adam Cole to come back and just wreak havoc. I don't give a shit where he goes. I don't give a shit what he does. I just want
I
him to come
agree.
and ruin
I
some
do
shit.
miss Adam Cole, baby.
That's what he
But
does.
then
He
it's
had
like,
I love
he
it.
had
I
concussion.
need to see it. I need it back. I need it better. And I need, honestly, because honestly, listen, if he wants to come back with the Elite, hey, who are we to deny him that right? Okay? They're all
yeah,
friends.
because
They're all buddies.
Kyle's still out. Kyle's still out on injury. Bobby Fish is an Impact. So it's like,
Right.
They definitely cannot. They definitely couldn't have anybody from Top Flight taking the piss.
what about? I mean, if I'm picking anybody to be in the Rumble for like NXT or making like a debut or just being there, I can possibly see Roxanne Perez, since like a couple weeks ago, like the whole thing was like people were behind her, or like the higher ups in the company, and were impressed with what she was doing. So maybe she can come up. Maybe Cora Jade.
I don't think that like there's very few people that are ready to come up to the main roster, not just because of their in ring work, but also as far as getting like character work. I think there's very few people that are over in NXT right now that can come over and do that. But you have Lash Legend. She can come and she can do stuff. She can either go back and forth or oh wait, shut up.
I think we might get the elite versus them at the pay per view.
Shut it.
Oh, Mark, chill out, bro. Chill out, bro.
I'm dead.
On the 23rd.
Oh.
I'm behind, so don't spoil anything. If anything's happening. This match has been fantastic, though. Wow.
Nah, it's nothing important. You ain't missing nothing right now.
This AR Fox dude is pretty good.
They just speaking that Jesus.
This might be match of the night here. Oh. Who is this Fox guy? I've never seen him before.
What does the fox say?
Like he's like Ricochet if he had hair and was like 10 years older.
I'm dead.
Like that's Ricochet in like 10
Yo,
years.
look at Leo's face.
He gonna have a long fit. He gonna have a long pants. He
Yo,
gonna have hair. If Karrion Kross can come back with hair,
They said he went from muscular Charlie Brown to WTF.
Okay.
oh, no wonder. Thank you, Asher. Didn't know that.
Fucking shit.
Oh my god.
By the gods, what did we just witness?
Wait,
oh my god.
Shut up, Byron John. Shut up.
What? What?
Leo, shut up.
Oh, that's good. He trained Austin Theory. Okay. I'm catching up, y'all. Just don't spoil anything. I'm catching up.
That's the only thing the titles they got. That's the only thing that saved them. The only thing at Top Flight.
Y'all have to stay muted. Y'all cannot unmute because they're gonna be talking about it. Y'all have to stay muted. Or you have to mute your TV. Mute your TV. Oh my God! Look at poor baby Ricky. Look at my poor baby Ricky.
Yo,
Oh. Listen, shut up.
I'm not saying that.
I'm dead.
in complete shock right now. I'm just in complete shock right now. My brain cannot even.
I said no one said Andrew.
I'm dead.
Girl,
Oh,
I figured they should have just waited. I'm not gonna say nothing.
hey Ricky. Ooh. Listen, y'all. If Ricky thinks he's gonna do anything, okay, it's give you a good promo. It serves you up a promo on a very, very spectacular dish. This is why I'm going to Jimmy's. Come on, yo. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. Oh my God. This is going to be fun. Listen, even still, that's what I was saying before we got that. Yeah. What we're about to do, I need Adam Cole to come back. He's been gone for way too long. Okay. I need him to come back. I need him to come, wreak havoc, do what he does, and just set shit on fire because we could do some of that right now. That's what I'm saying. That's what I would like to see. Leah, what you doing?
Yo, I'm just looking at this whole thing with what's his,
Ricky?
Ethan. Oh, he said I don't care if it's Monster
That's
or
crazy.
Max. I'm becoming the next world champ.
Listen, but Ethan's cool and everything, but I need him to win a mid-card title before he can talk shit. That's what I need. Because he's had opportunities. He's had several opportunities to do something and, really, really make a name for himself. But literally, he felt miserably. And honestly, I'm not with that. So before he goes around talking shit, like he's the shit, I really need him to go and prove to me why I should listen to him when he opens his mouth. Because he hasn't done it. He's been riding off Scorpio Sky's coattails, okay? Because we know Scorpio was carrying.
He was being carried in Impact before he even came to AEW by Josh Alexander.
Thank you. Talk about it.
When they were called the North in Impact, Josh Alexander carried that team when they were tag team champions.
Okay. Faithfully, week after week.
And where is he now? Where's Josh Alexander now? He's the current world champion of that brand.
Okay.
Literally out there. Can't even win a mid-card title.
Yeah. I'm not even. I can't even. And it's not that Ethan is not a good wrestler, but it's really just like Ethan. I don't know what it is. Byron.
Yeah, buddy.
This might be match of the year. Match of the year. I knew they was coming back Saturday, but they must be like, look, we trying to sell this pay-per-view. If you ain't dropping $50 or going somewhere to watch this pay-per-view, just go to watch it for that match. I don't care what you feel about AEW. I don't care what you feel about WWE. If you like wrestling, Death Triangle and the Elite is going to be a best match of the year. Just go for that.
Absolutely.
That's all I got to say. You can argue all you want about what company is better, who's better. If you like wrestling,
argue with your mama, not me.
Right. So just watch that match. Just watch that match. I don't care what you feel about the whole situation.
I'm dead.
That's going to be a hell of a
shit.
Listen.
I mean, when we did All Out, I pretty much watched it on my computer, and that was like my first pay-per-view, and I loved it.
Yeah, man, we have a good time. I mean, they're long, they're a little long, but they don't do pay-per-views every month like WWE, so you get your money's worth. I mean, you pay $50, you get 10 matches that 9 times out of 10, 80% of them are bangers. You get your money's worth.
And then with this being Full Gear, it's going to be it's going to be one of their best pay-per-views because this is one of their top, pay-per-views.
Yeah, because
there won't be There will not be a dull match on this card. I think even I think at the lowest, the lowest match on this card is most likely going to be Mid Baker and Paige. But it's still going to be something. You know, we're going to get something. That might be the weakest thing on the card, which is
some people were saying. But some people. So when I was looking at people's predictions, they said in their opinions, a lot of opinions that I've come across, the one that they're not really looking forward to the most is the Fatal 4-Way for the Ring of Honor World Title.
That's just gonna be fucking fire. That's because they don't know what they're talking about, Leo.
I get maybe because of Jericho, but I do know this: Guevara is taking the pin.
Because it doesn't make sense to have anybody else in that match do it. It literally makes zero sense for anybody else in that match to take that. Unless you do Jericho, because he's been being a dick.
Who do you think is gonna win? I would love to see Danielson win.
Honestly, I'm ready for Bryan to hold some gold here. I'm ready for Bryan to do it.
I'm gonna go with Bryan Danielson.
He can have it.
Yeah, same. He has yet to have any recent gold lately.
Since he came to AEW, he hasn't held any gold.
And I feel like he's been.
Yeah, he hasn't held any gold in AEW in a while.
Everybody's held gold except for him because
he's consistently giving us the numbers. You know, he's consistently here. You know, for us, he's only not here when he's hurt, and then even when he is hurt, he's still talking up a storm for us. I feel like, you know, if anybody should go ahead and win this, I think Bryan. It's his time now.
Exactly, because everybody in the faction has held gold. Moxley won the world title numerous times. Claudio won the Ring of Honor World Championship. Then,
speaking about titles, whatever happened to the Matt Hardy? Like, because Hardy is a title opportunity too. Like, I don't know.
And Wheeler Yuta, he held the pure title.
I see. Wheeler had the pure title. So
well, he did until he lost it to Daniel Garcia.
Well, yeah, but you know, I think that, you know, and even if Jericho's people decide they want to interfere, I feel like even with that, I feel like that is gonna come back to bite them in the ass, because they will, you know, most likely be there. But again, it's gonna come back to bite them in the ass because they're not ready for it. So
that too, but I really thought they were gonna go with Daniel Garcia versus Chris Jericho. I'm still waiting on that feud. I think
we're gonna get it. We're just not gonna get it right now. Daniel literally needs, like, I think he needs just a little bit more character work. I think once he gets some more character work, then they're gonna give it to us, because you know Jericho's gonna talk, and when you're in a feud with Jericho, if you can't talk, you're gonna get ate up.
You're gonna get buried.
I don't want Daniel to be embarrassed like that. Daniel needs to work on. He needs to, you know, be in his promo school right now.
10 days of Black Friday.
So that way, when they give it to him, listen, that bullshit I sell. I was just talking. I already talked about it. I'm not even gonna do it.
What a Black Friday 10-day sale, 50% off. Really?
No, they're not even doing 50% off on the shirts. The shirts and the gear that we actually want is 25% off. Everything else, all the other bullshit that they're selling, is gonna be 50% off. Stupid asses.
Of course.
WWE does better with sales on Black Friday. Honestly.
That's why I have more WWE shirts than I have AEW shirts.
And I will be getting somewhere.
Or sweaters, or anything. Like, I'm gonna start an ugly Christmas sweater collection.
Ugly sweater collection. I want to do that too. I'm gonna get the Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins.
She is.
Cody Rhodes.
I was on my Scott Steiner tip, Mark. I was on my Scott Steiner tip.
You better have a good explanation, Mark.
Yeah, he did call me.
Bandito is fantastic, so it's each page. It should be a good match.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta go to the bathroom.
But yes, the Elite taking on Death Triangle. My goodness.
Okay, somebody put on their Twitter earlier, and I wanted to get you guys' opinions. What do you guys think? Do you think AEW is fumbling the bag with Wardlow?
I'm just being honest.
They're doing a fantastic job with him. They're doing
I was
a
gonna say
fantastic
not really.
job with him.
They're doing what he has.
He does not have the solo character work to be in a main card title where we would want him to be. He's not there yet. He's not there yet. And it would be absolutely embarrassing to put him in a position in which he would just be embarrassed and fail. And he's not doing it. Right now, he's exactly where he needs to be. He's in this mid-title picture. He's constantly on TV. He's constantly being able to consistently be put in the spotlight, which forces him to work in a condition he's not used to. Absolutely not. They're doing fantastic.
A sleeper match for this week's
wow.
Full Gear is Jungle Boy versus
Banger after banger.
Saraya and Mid-Baker.
In a steel cage.
Yeah, that's gonna be a banger. Steel cage, man.
They already got some of like the marquee matches for WrestleMania 39 already up. Like they're probably gonna go with. So they have Roman versus The Rock for the Universal Championship. Seth defending the WWE title versus Cody. Drew versus Gunther for the IC title, and John Cena versus Stone Cold.
What do they have against? Why would they have Seth as WWE champion? He's gonna win a championship somehow.
I guess so. I mean, you could.
They're not.
Like you said.
They're not separating those titles until after Roman beats whoever at WrestleMania. I already told you my theory. I told you what they should do. I told you Monday night at Raw after WrestleMania, they need to have the Triple H needs to come out and tell Roman, you don't defend the WWE title. Raw needs the world title. We're putting the WWE title back on Raw, and we can do a tournament for it. Roman keeps the title.
It was Andrew. Okay, well, what about?
I mean, what if they did this? What if, like, Roman? He's always saying, "I'm the best." What if Triple H just comes out on a random SmackDown and says, "You prove it. Put the WWE title on the line in the Royal Rumble."
I was gonna say, like, what if somehow and somebody tried to make it somehow Roman and Seth at Survivor Series for the titles? If not, then someone shortly right after Survivor Series, like the night after.
I feel like that would. But how do you feel about if they did go that route?
I mean, if they did, that would be the only way I could see him, Seth Rollins, having the title at Mania.
Birthday card in the fucking mail.
Yeah, honestly, that's the only reason how I see it. Other than that, I have the whole theory of the Bloodline going against Drew and the Brawling Brutes.
Yeah. Hey, Brian, how you feel about that if they end up going that route, though?
I mean, they've done it before. I wouldn't be mad at it, but I just feel like they're not going to have Roman lose until – honestly, I don't see Roman losing until probably after WrestleMania, honestly. Because I think they want him to get to 1,000 days. I think they want him to get to 1,000 days, and he'll be at like 800. So they probably get him to around 1,000. And I think he loses if it's not Cody, which I probably thought it was before, it probably might end up being Bray Wyatt. Probably will end up being Bray Wyatt.
I would love to see Cody just so we can have that moment.
Because right. I kind of want to see Cody versus Bray Wyatt now, actually.
I honestly would give it to Bray Wyatt, and then at WrestleMania 40, so Queen Mia can witness it while we're there, Cody beats Bray Wyatt, becomes the WWE champion, realizes
WWE champion
in front of us live.
Dead. I can actually see that now.
Or he wins Money in the Bank and cashes in.
Yeah.
I actually low-key want to see Cody versus Bray Wyatt now at some point.
Money in the Bank.
Man, that's it all depends.
He was supposed to win Money in the Bank this year, so I mean, if he doesn't win the Rumble, you can have him win Money in the Bank.
If he wins the Rumble, if he does win the Rumble, then I see him winning Money in the Bank. Well, we got to see the match cards, but I see him winning Money in the Bank if they put him in it.
This is nobody's talking about it. Okay, if they're not separating the titles, which I don't think they are, what does the Royal Rumble winner get? Is he going to defend the title night 1 and then defend it against The Rock night 2?
I thought about this, Byron, and here's a concept. So, yeah, the winner they'll get a shot at one of the titles, right? They have to pick the titles, but then they have an elimination chamber. Whoever wins elimination chamber gets to fight whoever gets to fight Roman on one night, and another night they have to fight. So both nights he's defending the title.
Yeah, that's what I said. I feel like they're doing Roman and The Rock on Sunday. Saturday they could That could be wide open.
Yeah, and they can do or maybe they do a triple threat with Roman on night one.
But I mean, if they did it in the Royal Rumble, that could be the quickest way to get it off of him. That way, he doesn't have to get pinned. He could just get eliminated. Maybe
exactly.
the Rock could come out. The Rock or his music could play could come out, cost Roman the WWE title. Then they have the match at Universal for the Universal title. Then they do the Elimination Chamber to determine the #1 contender against, give it to Seth, and then let Cody win Elimination Chamber. Cody beat Seth at WrestleMania. There you
go. You could do that, or you could have Seth win Elimination Chamber and have Cody win the Rumble.
Let me tell you something. Every time you mention Cody Rhodes' name, I feel like you just mention him to pick on me.
I'm not picking on you.
No,
I'm picking on you. I just know that he will win the title probably while we're there, which will make it even better.
Byron, if he does that, somebody is getting hurt.
Well, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be cheering.
Somebody is not making it back to
Hold your
Maryland.
valuables.
Somebody is not going to make it back to Maryland.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
I don't want to see that mid-carder win a main title. I don't want to witness that. No, thank you. You think I want a professional mid-carder wearing a title that Roman Reigns out after so? Stop.
I want to say this. I know you might not like this idea, but what if they do have Zack Ryder, aka Matt Cardona, come back? This could be the time you actually give him a WWE Championship run.
Listen,
I want to see this. This Justin Queen Mia beat somebody from the Flex Zone to win the title.
If they're gonna put him against freaking Cody Rhodes, fine. Fine. As long as they don't put anybody, that we know is 10 times better than them, I'm okay with that. I just can't. I can't handle even the mere concept of Roman losing to the likes of Cody Rhodes. It's just pathetic. It's simply pathetic.
What about Bray Wyatt?
He can lose to him, absolutely. That's not pathetic at all. That's
Cody's winning that title. No, I'm saying, what if they did, bring Matt Cardona and you had him face someone like?
Yeah, no, we're saying, what if they brought back Matt Cardona? Or what if he ended up coming back and he ended up facing his old Edgehead buddy Edge?
That's a good one.
Just because.
That would be funny.
Hey, Lamar, what if they did this? What if they did Matt Cardona?
Long time storytelling right there. If they ended up fighting him, that would be listen, I do mean some top tier, long time storytelling.
You have Edgeheads versus Edgeheads. By the God, Matt Cardona versus Edge.
08.
Lamar, check it. They do Matt Cardona versus L.A. Knight.
Oh God, if that's the case, I'd put from Cardona and I'd go to sleep.
I'm not even gonna be mad at that because at least I don't know where my headphones are.
Where do you guys think LA Knight's gonna even go since he's been on the roster?
I can see him probably going after the mid-card titles.
I want him to bring
right
back
now.
If they're going
I can see him.
LA Knight feud, that's only going to help LA Knight. I would have LA Knight probably win Money in the Bank.
Yes.
Yeah, have somebody random.
Exactly.
Win him Money in the Bank. Exactly. Have him cash in.
Because he's going to get so much going against Bray. People are going to oh, who's this guy? He's pretty good. Then he's going to be on his way.
And then not only that, but the potential that he can have. He could be. You can have him do this. So if they're really going all in with Money in the Bank being at WrestleMania, you can have him win there.
That's what I said. I would do it at WrestleMania and have him win and have him cash in. He doesn't have to cash in immediately, but I would have him cash in maybe at a SummerSlam or a WrestleMania next year, WrestleMania 40. Since it's the 40th WrestleMania, we'll be there. They got to have a big moment. Why not a cash in, bro?
You could have and if they do the women's.
I can see that now.
Now, if they did the women's, you could have somebody win the women's Money in the Bank and cash in the same night and become the first woman to cash in at WrestleMania.
And I think that because
I just want to know where his storyline is going to go with this whole Bray Wyatt thing. Is he a part of the Wyatt Six and we don't know it?
With it being the whole, 40th,
Could LA Knight be a part of the Wyatt Six and we don't all know it? We could be blindsided right now.
I think that
I
would
wouldn't
be
be
something monumental
opposed. I
to
wouldn't
have
be
that.
mad at it.
Oh,
It
excuse
just
me.
they need to make a good story out of it. They need to give us a reason to, a good reason.
Yeah, because I'm thinking, I'm like,
But
it would be
yes, she's
odd,
the
but if he wasn't part of the White Sox, I could see it.
champion.
I'm dead.
Yes, Mark, you've been killing me. You've been killing me
You're
all
killing
night,
me.
friend.
All I'm gonna say is the Queen is not happy now, Mark. So you might want to.
You may want to
I
choose
told
your
you, Mark is
question or phrase
very
carefully.
kind.
You might want to not hurt the Queen of the visionary predictions of the Flex Zone. I'm just saying. She's the visionary of the Flex Zone, Queen head of the table.
If this was
Hold on, y'all.
next year,
I'm just gonna
if
leave
they,
work.
I know they said, AEW is going to
Hold
San
on,
Antonio on
please.
the
Let me
21st.
interject. Let me interject. I'm headed out. This is awesome. Okay. I might join you guys on Friday night. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. I have to work, so we'll see. But I love y'all. This was fun. Okay.
Well, when you can, wifey she wanted to call you up about a question for 5 hours
Yeah,
as far as babysitting
I
goes.
texted her.
So,
I texted her.
okay.
Don't forget them shirts, Queen Man. Don't
Like,
forget them
I'm
shirts. We'll talk
dead.
though after next time I talk to you.
I'll just make one and then send you a picture.
All right, cool. Talk to you later.
Oh yeah, and then our stuff too with the hoodies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Queen Mia.
But I was saying, I noticed they're going to San Antonio on the 21st. If this was next year, I would have went because I will be moving to San Antonio in the summer.
What if AEW eventually collided with WWE and had that'd be I don't know. As far as
if they did that show, just not will be there.
If you had the AEW women's roster go against NXT, Raw, and SmackDown, that'd be pretty dope.
Yeah.
And then all the
San
guys from
Antonio's gonna
NXT,
be lit.
AEW, and man, Philly gonna be lit when we all go.
For sure.
And looks from how it's looking, they might be lit for the Super Bowl this year.
Cause San Antonio gonna be lit, bro. No cap.
Yeah, they come to Texas a lot. AEW comes to Texas a lot.
Yeah, they do. I just know that. They come to Texas more than they come up here. Well, it's getting closer, fellas. We got 1 month, and we need to start all pitching in towards that Philly trip. The earlier we start, the better. Yeah. Even if it's 20, even if it's 20 or 30, whatever the amount counts. The way we can all build it up on the cash card.
Like I was saying before, we're gonna talk probably before Royal Rumble, and then like I said, since it's 2 nights, I think everybody should put up at least $100 for each night as your deposit. Because I get $20.
This is what we were gonna
$20 is cool, but that ain't nothing, bro. You got to put at least 100. All right, look.
Well, yeah, I was saying that because I was gonna say me and wifey kept talking, and we probably gonna start doing some of it around tax time, and just probably put up a thou.
So I said that's why I want to have a
2000.
meeting so that way I can talk to everybody after the holidays, first of the year, and then by the end of the month when Royal Rumble comes around, and if you're going, just put your deposit. I know everybody might not be able to do 100 per night, 200, but even if you do 50 per night, at least something no less than at least $50, something to put down. But I'm trying to put
50,
at least 100.
Yeah. Okay.
Because honestly, I'm down to go. I'm all about. We make stuff happen in the base household.
Yeah, because I gotta really think about how I'm gonna be able to balance everything. Because I know for this,
I ain't gonna cap, Mark. You're right. Texas, they got Dallas, they got San Antonio, they got Houston.
Fort Worth,
man, Texas
Waco.
is huge. Fort Worth, Arlington, man, Texas is huge. But now, as far as the trip goes, though, we gonna get this. We gonna get it on.
Because I want to go. I'm just trying to say, because I know when we get this place in June or whatever.
Even if you need me and Carolyn, we've key before, and he's helped us. So if you need our help, and we have because she's working mad overtime, so if you need our help, we can always help you spare.
Yeah, because I know I need to have at least 2. Because I know I need to at least have 500 because we're all putting in 500 for the deposit for the house. So
the Airbnb is definitely the way to go. So you're doing it for 2 nights.
Yeah, because I'm getting this house with me and my the ones I told you with. So we got to each put in 500 because the total is 2,050 a month. So I got to see how I'm gonna be able to split that up so I can have some go to the house and then the other go towards the trip.
Oh yeah, one way or another, we gonna make it happen. This needs to be my rebound from not going to the one in Texas.
Bro, for me too, because I really wanted to be there.
I was gonna
Not
say
even that, like
it's a bucket list for me. I got to go to at least one WrestleMania.
Here's my thing.
yeah.
Here's the thing for me. It's so many firsts for me. My first WrestleMania, my first flight, my first time going
I
out.
want to try to at least go to like almost every bucket list from here till whenever, at least one pay per
I've
view
been to
per year
Rumble. I think the
or
pay
every
per
other
views I
year.
really want to go to is WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and I definitely want to go to a Money in the Bank.
Oh yeah, like I wanted to, if anything, I wanted to go to the one in Vegas, Money in the Bank, but it'll be back
I
there,
was
wherever it
considering the one
is.
last year. I was considering the one last year because they was in Fort Worth.
I definitely want to go to a Royal Rumble, see that live as well.
Bro, I'm telling you,
And I want to
Royal
go to,
Rumble when I went was fire, bro. Everybody was
I want to go
so
to,
happy.
I want to go to a Rumble. Let me see, Money in the Bank. What else? SummerSlam for sure, and I don't know the other interesting pay per views that catch my eye, other than Mania, of
I
course.
was I was gonna go to Elimination Chamber when they were down here in 2019, but I got the dates mixed up.
Because our thing for the Dallas one for Mania was it wasn't even the tickets; it was the place to stay, and they were highly priced
But the thing
because
is,
of
we're
Mania
really
weekend.
trying to sit front row. That's another thing you have to think about too, or at least
Well, the
feel like.
earlier we hop on the ticket, I think the earlier
That's,
we hop on the
that's why I
ticket
said
sales
floor
for that, the
seats.
better.
That's why I said floor seats. I ain't gonna say front row, but I'm gonna say floor seats, like first 20 rows, like first 20 rows.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah,
Philly Stadium is huge. So if you're in like the floor seat area, depending on how the seating is, if you're like in the first 15 to 20 rows, that's why I said I would honestly say just off tickets, probably around 1,000 each night. Now you might not spend 1,000. May only spend 800, but at least you have that 1,000 to the side, and 1,000 each night will get you at least floor seats. I think.
yeah, and plus, like, just in case, because we probably going to want to do other stuff, like go out and get stuff to eat and stuff like that. So the
Yeah,
oh
extra
yeah. And
money
as
definitely
far as
makes
the
it
trip
worth it.
goes, I think everybody should for the trip for the 2 night trips. It's money. I think like between 500 and like 1,000 for spending money. No more than 500 at least. Because in case
yeah,
you want
like
to get
hey,
something
man,
there, like a belt or a shirt or souvenir
I'm
or
like
something.
Lamar. I'm like Lamar. If I can help anybody, well, Leo, I'm talking to you because you here every week, man. You support us. If you need help, bro, if I can help you out, even if it's $20, $30, bro, I don't mind. I ain't got all of it, but I don't mind helping you out, bro. I want you to be a part of it, so we're gonna try to help you out whatever we got to do. I know you move, so
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, same
Appreciate it.
here. Me and
if I
wifey
got
got you
if I
too.
gotta hit the cash app, if I gotta hit the cash app for 20 or 30 or 40 or 50, bro, it's just off the strength. I ain't even gonna ask for it back, bro. It'll just be a gift to you, man, because you show love, so I gotta look out for you, man.
I appreciate y'all, bro.
Yeah, and
Yeah, man.
vice versa. I'm
I
pretty
said
sure
I'm
he would probably say the same for me too.
Christmas, all my Christmas / birthday money, I'm gonna just save. That'll probably be like my first night, and then the second night I'll just save next year, and then I should be okay.
Yeah,
But
I think I'm a
Yeah, that's
birthday
what I was
money.
going to do too.
Christmas money. I'm gonna use that to go towards that, and I can whatever else I like put in half to go towards the trip, and the other half goes towards the
you
house. I
already
pretty
know,
much
bro.
balance it that way.
If we out there and you hungry, I don't mind buying you a cheesesteak or something, bro. It ain't a big deal.
Bro, they be hyping them up out there, bro.
Bruh, Philly
Hey, man,
cheesesteaks be hitting. I ain't even going to hold you.
we just gonna go on a tour, bro. We gonna go out. We gonna hit the hookah spot, hit the bar. We gonna hit everything.
Let's go. And I ain't been to a hookah spot in a minute.
I ain't never been.
But yeah, like even if you this is my thing. If you need whatever you need and we have it to spare, we're not even gonna ask for it back. It's a you can use it towards whatever, food or towards a trip, anything.
Because I think the only thing I need to really spend my stuff on is pretty much like the tickets itself, and then I can pretty much do my flight. off the rip. I'm not even worried about the flight. It's just the tickets
Yeah,
itself.
the flight's gonna be affordable. We can help you find a cheap flight, bro. Especially coming from Texas. So,
Yeah,
we can
because
get.
I ain't never
I
flew.
was
So,
going to say, yeah, we could easily do that off of like Spirit or Southwest easily.
bro,
Yeah, bro.
because I've never been flying. My anxiety gonna be through the roof. No
But
doubt.
I got the Southwest app on my phone, so let me I can do something for you real quick, just for shits and
Bro,
giggles.
my anxiety gonna be through the roof that day.
Hey, man, just think about when you
I
touch
told you.
down, the memories you about to create.
Yes, sir.
I was gonna say, just all you
So,
gotta do is you just gotta be mellow, put your music on, zone out, and just think about the hypeness and the excitement you about to witness.
and I'm gonna be watching YouTube videos, watch some wrestling
Right,
clips on my
right.
phone.
It's something you never gonna forget. And it's WrestleMania 40, so it's gonna be a milestone. Probably gonna get a lot of surprises.
My
Right,
first
WrestleMania 40,
WrestleMania,
and I'm gonna be 28. Let's go.
I will be literally 23.
So yeah, man,
Man, listen,
we're
it's
gonna
like a
celebrate that
milestone.
first
Like
year.
I would have never saw myself going to my high school year. I still remember that. And that was back
Exactly.
in
It's
like
like
2013.
I never thought I would like. There were so many things I said I wouldn't do, but actually happened. I never said I would. I told myself I would never do YouTube. I'm doing YouTube.
Sky is the limit. Never say stuff you won't do. You got to speak it.
Never
If you
say
want to do
never.
it, speak it into existence.
Exactly.
Oh
Never
no,
say never.
what's your flight thing? What's your Texas airplane area code for the airport?
Um, you mean like the zip from for us?
No, like the like ours is BWI. Like what's your what would you like? You flying out of if you were to fly out of Houston? No, I can just look it up.
'Cause I
It
don't know how
would
much
be the I think is Bush Intercontinental.
push because we have different ones. We
Or
have Bush Intercontinental. We have
and then y'all have
Hobby.
Hobby.
That's the one I'm taking.
No, okay. I was gonna say so from Hobby
But think
to
about it.
Houston
You have to
to
think about it before you say anything. I said I might be in San Antonio, so you have to look at San Antonio because I'm gonna be in San
right.
Antonio
So
in the summer.
all right, well I'm gonna do Hobby first, just because,
Okay,
and
because I'm
then
gonna be moving to San Antonio. So
yeah, I'm just doing it on the app to give like some estimates.
okay,
Uh,
I don't
and the
really care
Philly.
about first class and none of that, bro. I really don't.
Oh no,
Right.
heck no, and just
I'm
give
just
and
trying
the
to catch
dates
my
would
flights to
be
and from and good.
well,
Because
what date would you fly out though?
I'm gonna come on that Friday or
Yeah,
that
yeah. We all
Thursday.
try to. I think the plan is to. I would say probably come in on Friday because we'll probably just all the people that live close to here will probably just take one car and
And
ride up that
that's
Friday, get just from the airport.
and Mania is in April or March.
It's in April, so
April.
that
April.
Saturday night one,
April's
Sunday. So I would just going up Friday, picking them up from the airport, checking into wherever we're staying. Then once we check in, go out that night, and then Saturday's WrestleMania, and then Sunday's WrestleMania.
Okay,
exactly.
so like I just need the exact date. 'Cause as far as the flight, would it be like what April 2nd?
I think it's a Saturday, the first Saturday in April in 2024. So that's like the
That would be
third or the
that would
fourth.
be the fourth.
Yeah, it's like
So
the third
April
or the
4th.
fourth.
So I would probably leave the
Oh,
4th.
well, it's only let me go to 2023, so that's why I was just trying to estimate it.
Okay. But I would probably like
But
be there. I wouldn't get there until like 12. It depends on like when I leave because I wouldn't get there until like noon. But I would
well,
leave like
Southwest
So
one
yeah,
at
then
nine.
probably
it
like
would.
if you take like an afternoon flight, because I probably would have to work that day, so I probably wouldn't be able to come up there till like afternoon anyway. But I might just take off though if I'm working. I'll probably take off honestly. I'll take off that Monday too.
Yeah, because I probably won't come back until Monday too as well.
Uh,
So um
I'll just let me see. San Antonio to
Definitely like that Friday if we go out somewhere. Then maybe that Saturday go to like a lit ass brunch. Then go WrestleMania, and then Sunday another brunch possibly. Then we could go to WrestleMania, then go out that Sunday.
yeah, I'd have to do it like
Probably about
towards the
that.
end of. I'd have to do it like towards the end of this year, going in 2023 for 2024, because it's only doing 2023 right now. But there's probably not gonna be that much because like from BWI to flying into Florida for just for me
yeah,
and
like
Cameron is
so I'm
about I
looking
think
at
like
cheap flights. I'm looking at cheap flights. They're only charging $80.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then you gotta do round trip though.
Yeah, I'm gonna do round trip, and then I'm good. Because then I have to go through everything. That's what I'm saying. I want to get there early or whatnot, because I have to go through all the processes and everything, because I never been on a flight before. So
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, it's not a long flight, and the process won't be too bad. So, like I said, bro, you'll be good. You'll be good.
yeah, because
I would say ever since COVID uplifted a lot of stuff. Like you'd probably once you check your bags in at the airport, you get through TSA in like probably like 10 minutes or less. Because TSA up here is like ever since COVID, because we've flown a couple of times during the COVID, and it's been pretty laid back as far as I mean, you can still choose to wear a mask if you want, but we're not wearing them
I'm
because
not.
we've taken all the boosters and we've taken the
Yeah, that's
fourth
what I'm saying
COVID
too. Because I
shot.
just got mine last week.
And they actually came out with they have the new COVID shot, which I don't know if we're gonna take that one because we're already fully vaccinated from all the four of them. So, but it's pretty laid back though. Like me and Byron said, once you go to see, this is me. Like when I know I'm going somewhere for the first time or vacation, once I get on that plane and sit down, I put my headphones on before we even get in the air, and then I just like zone out and play my music and just mellow. And then the minute we touch down, that's when I get hyped. We got Moxley on the
So
mic.
so it's pretty much so for me. From San Antonio to Philadelphia, I'm taking a flight. It's 3 hours, like almost 4 hours.
Yeah, that's about right. Because from here to Florida, they say it's 2 hours, but it's really not. It's like an hour and 45 minutes. Because think about it, once you hit the air, you'll be in the like turbulence in the clouds for like a good maybe like two and a half, and the next thing you know they'll be saying we're about 15 or 10 minutes to landing. And then once you land, the part that's gonna be so annoying is people take forever. The people that bring
And
stuff on the
plus,
plane, they take
as soon as I land, I'll be right there with y'all. So I'm good.
people take forever. Like people that bring
We
stuff on the plane, they take forever to take it off.
Because we might all just rent a car that live here, and then we might just probably pick y'all up and figure out what time y'all
Yeah, I
get
think
in,
that's
and then
what we
like
should do. Like
I'll
Queen
like
Me
let y'all
is
know
one.
like in advance. Like if I'm taking my flight, right, and it tell me like when I land and everything, I'll pretty much let y'all know then.
I think that's what we should do. Like Queen Mia get a big enough car for her, you, me, Carolyn, Byron, and Jugs, and we all just
Pretty
like
much like a
once we
big
scoop you
van.
guys up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and then once we scoop you and Jugs, then we could just like head straight to Philly.
But like Byron always says,
I
if we bring
mean,
more people, that'll be even better as far as tickets and stuff.
yeah. Well, knowing my busy, goofy cousin, I actually just talked to him yesterday, and I'm trying to convince him to possibly come down with us in March for our anniversary and birthdays, and he's contemplating. So I don't know. If you tell him a year in advance, he might be down to go.
See what happens.
Yeah, who knows? I'm still mad at him from when he went to Houston for his birthday, and this man met Edge in the hotel. I'm
I
so upset
was
about that.
I was in Houston.
Yeah, but he went to that SmackDown, and I'm like, you met Edge in a hotel because he ended up sending me a picture. I'm like, oh, you. I'm like, all right, my time is coming, and when it does, I ain't saying nothing. Because
Honestly,
if I meet the actual head of the table or the Usos, I ain't finna hold you. I'm gonna be speechless. I'm gonna be starstruck like hell.
bro. And then, bro, if I was in San Antonio right now, just know I would be up there in January for the Royal Rumble.
And then you end up meeting Michael Hickenbottom, San Antonio boy himself, Shawn Michaels.
That part.
The fact
But
that he
it,
trained with Logan Paul, I don't know. I gotta give Logan Paul respect though. You train with a Hall of Famer, and you still lose against one of the top people in WWE. That takes a lot of. So after everything I said about him, I give him some. He earned my respect.
yeah, he earned
I
my
mean, he took an
respect.
L doing it, and he took an L doing it. I'm surprised he probably didn't. I don't see how he didn't break his phone, but you know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to. I'm actually looking forward to seeing Becky Lynch come back too. Whenever she did. Uh oh. All I saw was Moxley was on the mic, and then I'm just seeing a whole bunch of jabronis. Man. Oh.
Y'all good for Friday?
Oh yeah, I'm down.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna do SmackDown.
AK Fire Marshall.
Yeah.
Are we doing SmackDown and Rampage or just SmackDown?
Yeah, I'll do Rampage because it's before the pay per view. It's live this week. I'll do Rampage probably.
See, here comes Stokely. I know he's gonna have something to do with it.
Yeah,
Bro, are those half the time? I gotta be thinking, are those real hits half the time, or are they just like fake ones? Because how you gonna get on that fast?
You got William Regal fighting.
Right, and he ain't fighting Team Via since his WWE days. What you mean? If he don't get his old grandpa head butt off the man, come on now. That's like saying if you got fighting, you might as well have JBL fighting.
I feel this is gonna be one big swerve drop. I wouldn't be honestly if that happens. I wouldn't be upset at it.
Yeah, I agree, Mark. I think it's gonna be a swerve. I think MJF's winning by hook or crook some way. He's the future of the company, and he's about to get his world title.
Yeah, and then Moxie's going to probably end up. Yeah,
but I like Queen Mia's idea. Like they screw him over.
But then what if he But then what if MJF? Because MJF and Powerhouse Hobbs used to be a thing, weren't they? Or was it somebody else? I'm dead.
MJF and Warlow were.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. It'd be funny if MJF actually wins or whenever he does win, and then next you know Wardlow comes after him.
I ain't gonna lie, this pay per view ain't gonna be over till midnight on this side of the world. It'll be 11 o'clock for you, Leo. It'll be 12 o'clock for us.
Yeah,
it'll be good. It's just got hella matches.
Yep, true.
Yeah, you guys got to give me like that one time I was struggling to watch that one in pay-per-view AEW, and I watched it on my laptop versus my phone. We could do that again because I actually enjoyed watching it.
Yeah, get that to Lamar if you can, so it can be set up.
You said what?
The website you're gonna use to watch it on?
Yeah, I'm gonna pretty much watch it on this website I use. I watched on All Out, so I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah, you probably put it in the chat because it's probably easier to use your laptop to look it up. Lamar, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I've used my laptop last time instead of my phone.
Jug sent me so many websites, and I used this one for All Out, and I didn't have. I mean, I had a few lags, but for the most part, it was run smoothly.
The one he sent me to watch all the football games, it was cool, but it was kind of weird. So I'm just sticking to the $4.99 subscription on the NFL on my phone. Turned into OC the Juice. I'm dead. I said he want to be like Mark, an episode of Martin when he had to go against a women's basketball team. I got the juice. What does that mean? I want to be like Mike. I'm dead.
Like I said, it'll be good. Make sure you get your snacks, your drinks, your cold beverages, your food. It's gonna be a long one.
And I hope Shotzi versus Ronda is not gonna be a complete quick squash match.
I forgot about that match. I don't even care about that match.
Me either, but I'm just saying I have a feeling that Shayna and Natalya is gonna interfere and help Ronda win.
I want Shayna and Ronda to go at it, but probably won't happen right now.
We got to see what other matches they're gonna come up with because right now we only know about the AJ versus Finn, Shotzi and Ronda, and Bailey, Team Bailey versus Bianca, and
like I said, you might get the Gunther Strowman maybe IC title match or Gunther whoever. You might get the Usos will be in war games. Roman will be in war games. The question is who's replacing Kevin Owens if he's hurt.
Yeah, that is a good question because we ain't seen Kevin Owens since when's the last time we saw Kevin Owens?
Apparently he got hurt.
Since he went against Elias?
No, I think it was a house show, but he was supposed to be part of this thing with War Games for Drew.
Yeah, because I think last time we saw him, or last time I remember seeing him when he went against Ezekiel.
Yeah, he got hurt. I heard at a house show this past week, so that's what happened with Kevin Owens.
Mark, I get why, but no.
I'm dead. Uh-oh, we got a Moxley and MJF stare down. Uh-oh, and Moxley with the shoulder shrug. I don't know why, but that's crazy. The countdown. Friday night on Rampage.
Yeah, fellas, how'd you guys feel about the show tonight? Leo, I'll start with you and make sure you tell them your channel too.
I think it was a good, solid show. It's for where the go home show to Full Gear. I definitely think this will be a great pay per view for my second pay per view for AEW, which I'm very looking forward to. My channel is Kicking It With Leo. I do wrestling content, horror content, gamer content, pretty much every day of the week. We're on the road to 450 subscribers. We're trying to get there by Survivor Series. We're at 417 right now, so help me get to that milestone by Survivor Series.
Yes, follow Leo if you're in this chat. Go to his channel, subscribe. He'll be back with us on Friday for SmackDown and Rampage and for Full Gear Saturday. And next week for Survivor Series. And Lamar, how can they keep up with you and what's your group's name, brother?
First, I'm gonna give the show. I'm considering this going to Full Gear. I give it a 10 out of 10. I'm looking forward to seeing what we're gonna see on Rampage on Friday, leading up to it. And check me out on Curvaceous BBWs of Maryland. We spread positivity and love and anything and everything. And we're up to 400 because as of today we have 319 members.
Yes, shout out to Leo. Follow him, Kicking It With Leo. Follow Curvaceous BBWs of Maryland. Appreciate you, fellas. I'll talk to y'all on Friday. Peace.
All right.
All right, Lamar, thank you. AEW Dynamite, we're heading to the road to Full Gear. Big time feel, a lot of matches, a lot of storylines. We'll be here live Friday for SmackDown as well as AEW Rampage and, of course, live Saturday for Full Gear, the marathon that it will be. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that bell. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you let me know your thoughts on AEW Dynamite and Full Gear and all of us. And you hit the bell. Videos all on the channel, live streams, as well as predictions coming soon for Full Gear and more after that. Only place giving you your sports how you want it when you need it. We got MJF and John Moxley going at each other one-on-one, the main event, the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. Thank you everybody for watching. Shout out to Queen Mia, shout out to Lamar, shout out to Carolyn Bates, and shout out to Leo, shout out to Mark, shout out to Roger, shout out to Red, shout out to Ant, shout out to everybody that was in the chat tonight. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support. Just want to shout out everybody. Big shout out to Asher Person, everybody. Thank you guys for the support and love on the product. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. God's favorite host. Peace. Have a good night, everybody. See you guys on Friday.